So, a lot of people have asked me how to attack a part 2 question in IELTS speaking, and today I want to go through a really simple and effective way for us to do that. And one of the main concerns people have is how to start their answer. So I want to teach you a really nice opening structure to start your answer confidently. And let's have a look at a question now. The question is, describe your favorite celebrity. Now, many students will say, I'm going to talk about my favorite celebrity today. He or she is blah, blah, blah. And that's okay to have an effective start. However, may I suggest that you start by saying, there are many something I could talk about. However, if I had to pick one, it would be. Now, with the gap, I want you to replace that with a synonym for the question. So of course, a synonym for celebrity, we can say famous person. So the introduction will say, there are many famous people I could talk about. However, if I had to pick one, it would be. Similarly, if we talked about an interesting part of your country, we can say, there are many fascinating places I could talk about. However, if I had to pick one, it would be. So it's just a really nice opening introduction. Moreover, I want to teach you 2 simple and effective structures to use in your answer. The first one is to say a variety of something. So it might be a variety of reasons, a variety of features, a variety of ways. Moreover, the second structure I want to introduce you to is to tell a passionate story. Trust me, not many students do this. But when you can tell a story confidently, not only does it allow you to speak more naturally with better intonation, but also it allows you to express emotion in the way that you speak. This is something you simply can't put a price on, sounding less robotic, more organic in the way that you speak. Now guys, let's have a look at the question together here. The question is, describe an interesting part of your country. You should say where it is, when you went there, what you did there, and why you think it is interesting. Now this why here is what I really want to focus on. Most people will say that a place is interesting because it's beautiful or because the people are friendly. And this is okay, but it's far better to tell a story. If you say that the people there were friendly, tell me what happened. It's really, really helpful. So I want to have a look at the question here. And as an example, I'm going to talk about Ha Long Bay, one of my favorite places in Vietnam. When it says the why you think it was interesting. Here I'm going to tell a story. The first one, I might say, the reason why Ha Long Bay is special is because I traveled there with my best friend from my childhood. We shared many special memories and talked about our childhood together. I thanked her for being such a loyal, beautiful friend. I can remember we were quite emotional as we walked along the beach together, discussing under this night sky. Do you see? We've evaluated, we've smiled, we've shown emotion. Here's another example. The reason why Ha Long Bay was special was because I celebrated my birthday there with my stunning family. I remember vividly my mum gave me a new watch and I was over the moon because I'd really wanted this item for a long time. I'm telling a story, I'm showing emotion, I'm giving that detail. Another fantastic idea and a fun one, which is not suitable for me. I would say the reason why Ha Long Bay is special is because I did yoga on the beach, something I have never tried before in my life. I can clearly remember trying to hit those incredible poses and failing miserably under the sunrise. Now let's put all of this together into a sample answer. Now guys, you might think that this is very simple, but trust me, you could get top marks with this. Moreover, please take note of my body language during the speech as well. There are many fascinating places I could talk about. However, if I had to pick one, it would be the golden sandy beaches of Nha Trang, which are located in the middle of Vietnam. I can vividly remember I traveled to Nha Trang on my birthday, the 22nd of February last year. I did a variety of activities in Nha Trang. Firstly, I went scuba diving and explored the majestic coral reefs. At one stage, a shark went past my head and I felt terrified. Secondly, I sampled the local mouth-watering cuisine, such as the lobster, which tasted to die for. Lastly, I took photographs of the breathtaking landscapes because I am passionate about photography. The reason why Nha Trang was special is not only because of its natural beauty as a wonder of the world, but also because it has sentimental value to me. I can vividly remember I travelled there with the person I love most in the world, my stunning wife, and we shared our honeymoon there, creating many special memories under the sunset and even a romantic kiss. In the future, I will always travel back to Nha Trang. So guys, do you see? A really nice and effective way to structure our answer. One thing to really be aware of, guys, is to make sure that you're answering in the correct tenses. So if the question asks you in the past tense, of course, answer that. Don't try to memorize your answers too much. Sometimes students will get confused if they ask you about a place you would like to travel to in the future, and they will still talk in the past. So be really careful here when thinking about your tenses. Moreover, we can still use our same two speaking structures, variety and story, when answering about the future. Instead of saying I did a variety of activities, we can say I will do a variety of activities in Nha Trang. But try not to keep repeating I will, I will. So we might say, firstly, I plan to go scuba diving. Secondly, I would love to try the mouth-watering cuisine. Lastly, nothing would give me more pleasure than to take photos of the breathtaking views. Do you see? So not always repeating I will, I will, I will. I would love to, I plan to. Nothing would give me more pleasure than to do something. Try to use these in your speaking as well. Moreover, when telling your story, don't forget to put that into the future tense as well. So guys, I hope you found that a useful insight into part 2 speaking. Remember, energy, passion, and fun. Telling a story will always make you sound more natural. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.